religion out of our government.
People descended on Temecula City Hall Tuesday, some to protest and others to support a proposal to declare the city a sanctuary for the unborn.
Folks like you guys are looking at us going, you just want to say never, and a lot of folks on our side go, you guys just want to murder babies.
The proposal came from council member Jessica Alexander, who held up a model of a fetus as she explained the resolution.
But do we stand for death here in our city? And guess what? We're going to have to, at some point in time, meet our Maker, whether or not you're Christian or not, and believe in Jesus Christ. We're going to have to meet our Maker and say that we either chose to stand with him or against him, because he doesn't, excuse me, because these babies are his. No, shame on you.
The council voted 4-1 against putting the sanctuary resolution on a future agenda.
I didn't want to place it on the agenda also because it was not clear.
Marianne Edwards is the longest serving member on the council. She said she's made her pro-life stance clear, but the majority of the public comment was against Alexander's proposal.
You have to listen to the residents. And clearly we had 84% of the emails that we received were opposed to having it on the agenda. So I think that speaks volumes.
Mayor Matt Ron says the proposal failed because it lacked clarity. And he said there's a problem with how resolutions are presented in council meetings.
I could propose anything I want to, but it doesn't mean that we have the authority to work in that space. And without having that information from a city attorney or some more rigorous review, it's hard to have a conversation about any of it.
And that, he says, could have put the city in legal jeopardy. State Attorney General Rob Bonta threatened legal action if the council tries to limit reproductive choice.
All we have here are the comments of Council Member Alexander.
That's legal analyst Dan Eaton. He says without a written resolution, he can't determine if there's a conflict with state law.
We really will have to look at the particular proposal if it ever gets to that point.
Ron also had questions about a potential conflict of interest because Alexander is the director of Birth Choice, a pregnancy crisis clinic.
A general proposal that could have some broad effect on the industry in which she works probably wouldn't constitute a conflict of interest. But if there's some financial benefit to her employer, that raises a different issue.
For Temecula resident Brandy Kakoa, it's less about legalities and more about the city being turned into a spectacle.
It was a complete circus.
She said she was disappointed that Ron called out the media and the state attorney general about their response to the proposal, but didn't call out the resolution itself.
They dip and then they dodge and they try to place blame. And I hope best for our city. I hope that we can do better than this and move forward past this, because it was just an embarrassment tonight.
And that's one thing she and Ron can agree on.
What happens next is our community does need to heal.
Kitty Alvarado, KPBS News.